Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space Disharmony. I'm TecToss, and we are in episode number 8 of our Craver playthrough. And last time where we left off was me realizing that I, made kind of a mistake, I think. And that is evolving around the fact that we got a couple of pirates in our neighboring system, which completely slipped my radar. Not only the pirates, but the very fact that there's a planet over here. Also, the pilgrims are kind of preparing their last hurrah, I guess. They got a fleet coming in here on 2 Delphinus and 1 on Hidel. They're both not very strong, but still, our ships are already a little damaged. And we already started moving our fleet towards the, what's that? The not northern border, but the eastern one, I guess. Northeast border. Anyway, in anticipation of our pending war with the other Cravers. I mean, we don't have a war yet, but it's just a matter of time. And seems like I can just turn right back around and get my fleet back to Nakos, whatever it's called. Well, that's also kind of okay, since we will lose the old ships. Those old rocket boats, and I think we only have rocket boats, I'm not even sure. And replace a couple of them with cruisers, this ship type here. And that should give us a good head start against the Cravers. And not sure about the Amoeba, I didn't, or maybe I saw their fleet in earlier, but I don't really have a clue what their ships look like, what their military strength is. So yeah, I can't make any assumptions about that, but against the Cravers we should do mighty fine with the cruiser type ship that we got here. Now we upgraded that last time, I think. Yeah, here, the cruiser M2, which means that we require hexaferrum to produce him. So, but we will get that in 2 turns, I think. Yep, there we go. Hexaferrum in 2 turns. Also get a little tonnage increase, so maybe that's a reason for some extra refitting. Maybe. We'll see. And also get the additional science. And once we get those dust to dust, or this dust to dust tag, I can finally take those useless colonies here from the pilgrims, because I really don't want to keep those. I just want to scrap them. Yeah, the planets are almost useless as they are. I mean. And with our special race affinity, they are even more useless, because they're going to get a production boost, which we really can't use that much, and then after that they're just going to suck, and they are just costing us happiness after invading. So yeah, they are bound to die. Okay, take a quick inventory. I don't think much has changed like last time. Yeah, we can't really do that much yet. We will, see here our home system got a ridiculous production for now, and for this phase in the game it's really strong to have 250. But yeah, one of the systems is already depleted. Luckily it's the arid one, so it's not that bad. Our 2 Tundra systems are still going strong. This one, Tiny Tundra, still has the improvement bonus, and the other one at least has 13 turns of of normal production. And we maybe get the lava sometime soon when we get more happiness, not sure. But what I'm getting at is that this system will be a good ship factory for a couple of more turns. So it's kind of okayish that we will probably lose some fleets to the pirates, so we can get new and better ones. And we don't have to retrofit, because we are, we're kind of wealthy for now, but that will change pretty quickly, I feel. So there's that. Or maybe it won't, depending on how many systems we colonize and steal. So that is the tactical overview, I guess. And from here on, we can start clicking that end turn button, finally. Okay, we finished. We recently researched this interplanetary transportation network. And I finished that on a couple of systems, which makes our, well, the home system finished it already. And they don't need anything else. We need one more turn, then we can start our cruiser production. And I think it's going to be these three systems producing it. Home Planet, Corona, and Spica. Those three here. Okay, industry conversion. Actually, I overlooked this sucker here. Because you can get some more production as well. 20%, it's not that much for 40 production, but, you know, it's a little bit. So they can, excuse me, they can produce a little more science output, which is alright with me. Okay, yeah, I'm really always, feels kind of weird because we don't have much to do in this. I still have the United Empire in my bones, I guess, where we always had lots of production to manage and lots of planets to manage. While it's not the difference that we play the Cravers, it's just that it's early in the game, so you don't have that much stuff to do. Okay, now the Grasshopper fleet will start sieging here, and it's still 8 turns with 17,000 sieging, huh? That's kind of disheartening. What? Or is 8 turns some kind of soft cap or hard cap rather? System defense 1.1k. Yeah, I really wonder. Because 17,000 seems like a lot. Remember, we still have a 100% bonus on our siege through a galactic event. Huh. Really wonder. Feels like 8 turns is like the fastest you can maybe siege. Not sure. Because imagine if we had half our sieging strength, and then it would take, I guess, 16 turns? Anyway. It's really weird, because you usually, at this phase of the game, you just don't have that sieging strength. It's just due to the fact that we have a galactic event, and that we are the Cravers, so we can get a pretty big fleet already. Usually other races, let's take a look at the Pilgrim fleet here. Come on, why can't I click? Oh yeah, I can. They have 12 now, okay, so they can get a decent sized fleet, but still. Still kinda annoying. I was hoping for that to siege down faster, but on the other hand, it's kinda okay, because it's a border system anyway. So we are kind of protecting the border by sitting here and sieging. So there's that. Okay, now what we do here is... well, first of all, merge those suckers here. Now I don't want to move my fleet back, actually. I rather have our new ships reinforce over to the Delphinus and the Nakas system. Because even though it might seem a little paranoid, and you're familiar with that if you watched previous Let's Plays, that I really like to be extra safe and kind of deploy my fleets in a way that leaves my borders protected. Yeah. But it just doesn't feel right to leave a sieging fleet sitting here undefended, especially not when the neighboring systems is a Craver system. So yeah, call me paranoid, but I think I will leave the fleet here. And yeah, just send the reinforcements to Delphius and Hidel. We're gonna produce them pretty fast anyway, so it won't matter that much. And maybe get, yeah, we get one rocket boat more. So maybe... maybe create this one and send it back. And that should do fine. Yeah, those pirates, I really did not figure out how their immense fighting strength comes. What's that about? I mean, they look pretty weak with 230, but like we learned last time, they don't do damage for 230. They fight like they had already 800 or 1000 fighting strength. Somehow their kinetics do a lot more damage than is expected, and I'm not sure if it's the size difference between the ships, which is a problem, like my missile cruisers having a hard time hitting the pirates and the pirates easily hitting the big targets, or whatever it is, or they have a special kind of melee weapon, I don't know. But this fighting strength is very misleading. I don't think you can even survive if you only have the same fighting strength or maybe double. It's really not enough. So this fleet, if the pirates engage this one, I'm sure we won't even scratch them much. Maybe one rocket salve, but that's it. So yeah, all ships that we send here are pretty much doomed to die. That is why I wanna, also one reason why I wanna keep my border here kind of protected, so that we don't end up in a situation where the Cravers block our resource and turn the game around in a way that we can't come back. Because that would really suck. I don't mind losing like in 5 episodes maybe, or 6. But yeah, we're in part 8 and I don't want to lose now. Really don't want to lose now. So let's be a little cautious. Okay, one more turn. Sorry for that rant. I was promising to be faster, but it's hard to do. It really is. And we got a deal by the pilgrims. Now they will give us Hidel and Delphius and attack us. Yeah, let's minimize that. They will give us all... what's that? Hidel, Delphius, and Quarus. Hidel, Delphius, Quarus. Hidel, Delphius. Okay. Which means what? If they give us all those systems, they're dead. What? How? Where? Why? What am I missing? They give us Hidel, which is this sucker here. They give us Delphius, this guy over here, and Quarus, which is here. Quarius, actually. There's an I in there. I guess it's a good deal. I mean, I was mumbling about protecting my borders and stuff, so being afraid of the Cravers. Yeah, we kind of have a comfortable lead, but can't hurt to take more of a safe position, right? So do they own this uncharted star system here? And I don't even know. But I kind of want to have the credit for killing them. Oh, let's accept it. It's fine. We're still gonna fight him. Now they have beam weapons now. And a couple of missile defenses. Kinetics here and kinetics there. So I think we can still take them. Just because our missile damage will be dealt in the first phase. And missile damage is pretty hefty. So let's go for the short circuit. Again, probably not that much of a surprise. And from there on, let's... well, what will they do here? They could... engineering counters sabotage. What counters engineering? Tactics. Yeah, it's possible they play tactics. It's actually possible. What could they play? They could go, well, magnetic field, definitely. It's one of the favorite AI tactics in the early game. I doubt they will go for the weapon overclock, even though they have 2 kinetic weapon ships, but they could go for the adaptive strategy. Yeah, maybe we go with a camouflage. Just a little saver, and from there go for the magnetic field and hope that's good. And they retreat. Okay. Yeah, I guess because we have a peace deal anyway, so that's fine. Okay, we have 4 units of antimatter, which is pretty sexy. We have some hydromeal, and that's plus 20% food over the Empire, because we have a monopoly on that as well now. And we have hexaferrum on 2 planets. And one of those we have colonized. That's nice. On Zanes. Very nice. And yeah, we can get... What? Predator? Oh yeah, that's the ship class. I was wondering, well, when did I create a ship called Predator? But actually it's called Cruiser Mark 1-2. Okay. Maybe we just make a new design. I didn't think about that. Improving one design will add that 2 at the end. And M12 sounds kinda mic check 1212. Not really the feel I was going for when designing that ship. Okay, some more stuff finishing. Let's finish the fleet movement. Now, where the hell are those pilgrims? I really wonder. They're still alive, right? Oh no, wrong button. Yeah, they're still alive. Huh. They have a peace deal with the amoeba, of course. Huh. Yeah, that's really curious. I mean, they can move their home planet around, and maybe behind those pirates there's another system? Maybe? I don't know. I don't understand. But we are 200 points in the lead now, which makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. And which should give us, yeah, nice production, nice dust boost that we really needed. So we can finally stop the dust production here. But let's first take stock. Now we have more food production overall. So this guy becomes even more useless. This administrator hero. We got approval bonuses. We got the antimatter. Antimatter. Actually, just take a quick look at this guy. Yeah, we got a little improvement on tonnage. And I wonder what will... Yeah, the missiles cost antimatter. Which is... do we have anything else? Yeah, the power module also costs antimatter. And that gives us plus 30% damage. Now I wonder if we go down on the missiles a little bit and go for a more beam-heavy ship, we could make use of the antimatter bonus more. For now, I'm just gonna put one more beam on this guy. And why can't I? Oh, anyway. Okay, so we have one missile ship. I really, sorry for that brain lag again. I'm really wondering if I should put more flag defenses on it, because this guy was geared towards fighting the pilgrims. And what we scouted of the Cravers, yeah, I think they still mostly have kinetics damage, but I think they will have some missile damage. Yeah, let's go back here. Costs 6 for one flag module. And 10 for a deflect. 6, 12. So if we go down on one missile, we can get 2 flags like that. Now, how do flags work exactly? 120 defense and 7 interception accuracy on missiles per round. 17. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The missiles do this type of damage. 1 projectile per salvo. So how's this working? 17 interception accuracy. So if we have 2, like 1 flag can shoot down 1 missile, is it like that? Really not that. Yeah, it's kind of a common problem of strategy games that once you try and understand the mechanics, it really becomes a little kind of science, because they don't usually manage to put really helpful descriptions. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with 2 flag defenses, just so we have a little bit of that. Doesn't have to be too much, just a little bit. And actually now we have 2 wasted, so if we go down 2 on that, we can go for more beams. Yeah, I think that is fine actually. So we have a balance between missiles and beams, and a strong melee range defense with the 4 deflect modules. I think that's a good setup. So we don't have any glaring weakness. We are kind of prepared for whatever the Cravers can throw at us. We are strong at the first hit through the missiles. We can take a little bit of a pounding through our own flag defenses. We are kind of okay in the mid-range, and in melee range we can go into defensive mode to tank the last couple of ships. So yeah, I think I'm satisfied with this guy, and I should start producing him. Let's do just that. Okay, now we got some work ahead. I think, yeah, a couple of cruisers won't hurt. Just queue up a couple of those here, like that. You will keep doing the dust conversion. Now our captured new systems, I don't even know. Let's take a look one at a time. The Cravers system. What are you good at? You're good at sucking. Let's take a... Oh, we can't really... They have this acid rain, which is something we can't remove, and we probably won't be able to remove anytime soon. Like, it's a extreme anomaly, which we still need the gravity manipulation, and then the soil what? This tag here, soil revamping is what I call it. Yeah, I can't really pronounce that. I'm not gonna try. Okay, so this will allow us to deal with the acid rain, but it's still quite a ways in the future, and they colonized it for us, which is lovely. So we can't change it. I think you don't... Yeah, we can't uncolonize it. Or can we? If we pick this one population, no, we can't. Can't even grab it. Oh well. Yeah, let's just survey the moons. Survey the moons, and what else? They have... I wonder if that's a bug, by the way, by the AI. The last time we played against the United Empire, every system we caught, or we captured, they all have hyperscale farms. Like, it's the go-to expansion that the AI builds, and it's also the first one in the list. So I wonder, maybe on a higher difficulty level that will be different, but here it really seems like it's a bug, because you don't need that much population early on. So and the arid system really isn't. They don't... Well, they gain +2. Okay, it's kind of good. But more dust is better. So we have to change those. The gas methane. Oh, if only I knew. I think they are... Yeah, I think we do the production enhancement. I think we do that, because one gas type is good for science and one is good for production. And it looks just from the numbers above here, the 86 and 86 production and the 11 science, that the methane planet is the production type gas, but yeah, I don't really know. Anyway, we need to get through this now. Okay, arid system, again, more cash, and the Terrans, they can be the food production. But yeah, we don't really need food production anyway, so just go for science. Because we have an empire-wide food production bonus of 20%, which is just fine. We don't need more. Yeah, that's that, and after that you just do sciencey stuff. We'll come back later. I just queue up the infinite production stuff, just in case I forget. Usually I don't forget, but you know. Okay, the Hidal are content. What? What? Why are they? Well, okay. you can just get this interplanetary network and do some science. Also gonna get... No. They didn't get the... Wow, okay. That's sweet. So there's the first AI system that I, well, consciously noticed that doesn't have hyperscale farms. Let's have a second of silence. Okay. Now, where do we have the next one? Delphius. Also you're content. I wonder. Well, unhappy, but in my book that's good enough. That's content. And they also have the geo-industrial stuff. It's cool. And we can deal with this hostile fauna, which will make them at least content. Oh, I forgot to look. Hidel, do they have anything? No, they don't have anything. Okay, and the rest is looking just fine, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so the production is set up, so we don't have to do that next time. And what we do have to do is stick you with a fleet. And I think our next move is just expanding the border towards the Takim system, because I really don't want to stop fighting. Like, we dealt with the Pilgrims now. Whatever kind of resemblance of a fleet system, planet, whatever they have in this area, or maybe somewhere in the Craver territory, probably is not going to be a threat. Like the 163, how? I don't get it. Do they have just their colony? Anyway, don't get bogged down in that. Okay, so the Pilgrims are dealt with, in my book at least. Maybe they come popping back up from here and be a little annoyance, but that's all they can do. We have so many systems that we can just quelch or we can just suppress any kind of resistance they can put up with what we can produce from our systems. So we can move our existing fleet towards this Takim and Grus border against the Cravers and start fighting them soon, which is what I want. And we're still going to keep the amoeba ignored. We're still going to ignore them, I mean. Even though, yeah, they're really far behind, like 320 points. So, really not afraid of them. They can become strong if you leave them too much time, but we are not going to do that anyway. And we are already securing like half of the galaxy is pretty much under our control. We didn't settle it all, but we have a firm grasp on it. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, just let me know, or leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Would also be nice, of course. And other than that, just have a great day and see you next time.